the second I go to record every single time they start the lawnmower. Happy Monday. This one's at least not so loud. Happy Monday, everybody. Today we have some orders to pack. I am cat sitting this week on Monday and Tuesday, so we might go see a kitty later tonight. I've already gone once today and I didn't record that, but that's okay. I am crocheting outside today. It is so stinking nice out. I cannot get over how nice out it is, so I'm very, very happy to be back outside sitting in my summer crochet spot. I brought a bunch of yarns just from that I had on the couch outside, so I'm not working on anything crazy specific. This is a secret, I can't tell you what this is. I have no idea when I'll be announcing it or releasing it, probably not until after my stint of 7 markets in a row. But can you tell what it is? It's a white circle. Wow. I think my goal for today is to add as many frogs and seahorses to the count to get to 100 as possible. Since I set that goal, I have really been slacking on it. So I kind of got to force myself to do it now at this point, because we're getting close to my next market. What, today's April 15th, and my market is on the 27th. My first stint of the whole million markets in a row. Why did I do that to myself? Well, so I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't do any of these markets on purpose. Well, okay, so I did some of them on purpose. That's a lie. But, so how this all happened, I applied to a bunch of markets in the beginning of the year, and I still applied to a bunch of markets that I got rejected from last year, thinking I was gonna continue to get rejected from a bunch of these markets, and I did get rejected from a bunch of markets. I definitely did not get into every single market that I applied to. And so with that in mind, like it's getting harder and harder and harder to get accepted into shows. And so with that in mind, as I was getting accepted into shows, I was paying for them. And so I have my Memorial Day show that I do every year. That one I knew I wasn't gonna have a problem getting into, and so I paid for it. And that was kind of the start. And then the first one I got accepted into is this collective of shows. She does 2. She normally does 4, but she's only doing 2 this year. And I didn't get accepted last year, so immediately I was like, done, I'm doing it. Great, done. No problem. So I did that. So that's the first one I'm doing on the 27th, and then there's one more in June. That's fine. Pride came up at the end of June, and I was like, cool, great, I'm gonna do that. That sounds awesome. So excited to do it. Paid for it. It wasn't like much of an application. It was really just like pay for it and you're in. I was like, I love that. I'll have something that it's definite that I'm in for. Perfect. Then started coming up the applications that like you really had to apply for, and that I was thinking I was gonna waitlisted or fully rejected for. So there's this other collective of 3 shows. The first one I got rejected for, and the applications, you have to even pay for the application. So the first one I got rejected for, I thought I was gonna get rejected for the second 2 shows because I got rejected for the first one. That just made sense to me. So this other show that was on the same day in the middle of May, I got accepted into a different show, and I was like, well, I was already rejected from the first show. I'm gonna do this. Probably gonna get rejected from the second show. I'm gonna pay for this other show instead. And then I got accepted for the second show and rejected for the third. Okay, that makes no sense to me. There's a jury fee for all 3. You'd think it'd be the same jury. Apparently not. It made 0 sense. It's the same coordinators. That has never happened to me. Normally once you're in with a coordinator, you're in for their shows. Like, that was just really, really a weird situation for me. Like, it just seemed weird in general, which again, totally fine. I'm not mad that I got rejected from shows. It was just weird. So now I have 2 shows on the same day. It's like, okay, cool, great. So we've got Memorial Day, the weekend before Memorial Day, I now have 2 happening, one at the end of April, one in the middle of June, and like the first weekend of June. That's a lot, but like, it's fine. There was another show I was waitlisted for. That's the second weekend of May, Mother's Day weekend, and I was waitlisted. And then a spot came up, and she called me, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. That's a 3-day show. And then there's this really big 4-day show in Maryland that I did not think I was getting accepted to. I was like, I'm gonna apply this year, that way they'll keep seeing my application, and maybe next year or the year after, I'll get accepted. I was accepted this year and I couldn't say no. So now I have 7 shows in a row. That's how that happened. It's kind of just, I kept getting accepted to things that I was either rejected for last year or just couldn't say no to. So I have 7 shows in a row. I have a decent amount still in June. And then 4th of July, I have a show. And then I think I have 2 right now in August and Labor Day weekend. I'm gonna be really busy. It's gonna be nuts. Absolutely nuts. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be really busy, but it's gonna be nuts. That's just what we're gonna do today. I'm watching Passionate Kelsey's vlogs on YouTube and I'm really enjoying them. So I think we're just gonna chill outside today and crochet. Ruthie's loving being outside. She's sitting outside watching the birds. Ruthie, why are you in the dirt? What are you doing? Her spot is laying in the mulch, and all of a sudden she's been laying in the dirt. I don't like that she lays in either of those places. What are you doing? You're a silly goose. I'm not happy that I had to go visit with the cat this morning. She has been mad at me since I left and then came back and smelled like cat. See? She smells the cats. Oh, and now she heard the birds. She's got to watch the birds. She's watching those birds. What are those birds doing, Rue? Are very suspicious birds, and I think that they would taste like chicken. Don't you think so? Don't you think so? A shake, shake, shake. All right, so I made the body of the seahorse, and the kids, of course, now that I go to record, they stop screaming. But that, to me, sounds like they're at recess, and it's 12:30, and that means it's time for food. So let's go eat. Thing feels like I want to eat it right now. Ben made me this amazing quesadilla the other night, and I've been dreaming about it since, and I just want another quesadilla. The lid was not on that water when I took it out of the fridge, and it just spilled everywhere. Okay, cool, gotta clean that up now. Having some leftover mac and cheese and barbecue sauce. It has nothing to do with crochet, but my butterfly bush came back, which means that we're gonna have butterflies and hopefully hummingbirds this year, and I'm so excited it didn't die. Parsley also came back. The patchouli's not looking so good, but I don't know if that one's supposed to come back. The rosemary hasn't come back yet. But all my different mints, like they're not just like regular mint, like this one is orange mint. That's thyme, that came back. This one is lavender, I believe. Yeah, that's lavender. This mint was apple mint, and this one is pineapple mint. So they all smell different, and they all came back. So woohoo! We're already gardening. And these are Ben's little things that he's put in my garden. Like, what the hell is this? Really, Ben? And an alien? Oregano came back with a vengeance. It's living its best life. I didn't mean to plant that. Then now it's exploded. Rue, why are you laying in the dirt? I have a perfectly good blanket set up for you. Why are you choosing to lay in the dirt? You're gonna need a bath. You don't like baths. Halfway done with this white skein. I'm gonna need to use a little bit more of it, but I don't use a lot of white. And now I want to finish this, but I really don't use a lot of white. I also don't know why it looks like it's glowing. I don't use a lot of white. Okay, well, we're gonna keep chugging along. I'm distracting myself by talking to you. What's exciting that will probably make it into this vlog is one day this week, probably tomorrow, maybe today, who knows, I need to go to Joann and get a box of polyfill. I'm probably going to get 2 or 3 boxes of polyfill because they've been out of stock for so long at my local Joann, and I have not been able to get it. And this is the last bit of polyfill that I have. This started to be used 10-pound bag is it, and this will definitely be gone by the end of the week. Problem, big problem. I still have all those bees that I made that I have to stuff. That right there would be gone, Oh my Lanta, the heavens just opened outside, just opened, so I had to rush and run everything inside, so that was a good time. So we actually have some orders that I want to prep to ship. I think that this order is going to fit in this box, which would actually be better because it's a smaller box. So this order, I still haven't finished this crab yet, but it's for jumbo crab, small crab. When we actually pack this order, I'll show you guys everything. Just the items aren't finished yet. She just wants a shipping estimate. And I wanted to just make sure everything was going to fit in this box better. And it really fits a lot better in that box than it did in the bigger box. So this box was definitely the right size, which is going to make shipping a bit better because the box isn't as big, which is wonderful news. So let's weigh the box. It's not much lighter, is it? $4.9. Yeah, it's about the same. Okay, well, I tried. This sloth is going to Teresa, the chunky sloth with a big booty. I love this guy. I'm so excited that he has a new home. So let's pack him up. He's gonna fit perfectly in this bag. Yeah. Okay, that's perfect. Let's weigh it. So I'm back outside now. The rain stopped. It rained for 2.5 seconds. The heavens opened and then it stopped. And so I am now working on hats because God forbid it rains again. I need to be able to go right back inside real quick. And I didn't realize that this hat is like ready to be closed. I ran out of yarn. I totally lost yarn chicken on this hat a very, very long time ago. And it has been sitting in my living room waiting to be looked at, and I have not wanted to look at it. So I am now going to finish it. It was a part of the pile of hats that I was going to take with me to that event, and I didn't take it. I just took yarn to the event that I went to. So I am now going to finish this hat and maybe make another one because I want to use up this skein of wool. It doesn't look very pretty in this lighting right now, but it's like this really pretty, like creamy white. You can't tell. It's fine. It's a pretty color. And I have a brim made in like this beigey color, and I think that they'll look pretty together. Yeah, they'll be nice. So I'll make 2 hats. And then if it starts to pour again, I can just run inside. That is my current plan for right now. I'm obsessed with how this hat ended up coming out. I used up these colors that I had left. This was a very scrappy hat, and it worked out really, really cute. I cannot wait to see it with a pom. But it's gonna go in the pile of hats that need pom-poms because there is pile building. We're gonna have to spend a day pomming hats, but that day is not today. I'm kind of trying to tell myself that I shouldn't leave that until September to do, and I should do it now. But I really don't want to. It's one of my least favorite things to do is pomming hats and making pom-poms and cutting fur and doing all of that stuff. But like, I know I should do it now. So that struggle's fun because the hats are starting to pile. I've made a handful of hats in the past 2 weeks, week and a half. Call it a week and a half. I've made a handful of hats. So I'm now gonna work on this one, and then we'll see where we're at with this stuff. And then I might go inside and find more hat yarn and make more hats. Do I need to be making hats right now? No, I need to be making seahorses, but actually it really doesn't look like it's gonna rain anymore, so maybe I could bring my polyfill outside, or I could just go inside because it is gonna get dark soon. We'll make this hat and we'll see how we feel about all of those things. I did finish the hat. It came out super duper cute. I had a little bit of that skein left, so I made a brim for another one. So I think we might just make another hat tonight, because why not? Use up another skein. I've got one upstairs in mind, so I might grab that. But now we gotta go take care of the cat. We gotta go get the cat. Ruthie's doing laps. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. And she's off. And she's round third, and here she comes, up all the way back to home. So I was not intentionally playing how many hats can I make in a day today, but now we might be playing that game, because I have found all of the motivation to make hats, and I don't know why, and I want to make hats. Also, the cat batted me in the face, claw out, so that was fun. So I think I might make a bunch of hats, and that will use a whole lot of yarn. Oh my goodness, Rue, that was aggressive. What was that? I also think that to finish some of these, like, I was trying to come up with what color hat I can put with this wool base, and I've got these 3 colors that would all look great. So I think I'm gonna need to go and get more of this color in like the wool, because I don't like mixing textures. I just don't like doing that. But I want to use up these 3 skeins, and all 3 of them, they're just all 3 so pretty. No idea what they are, probably a hand-dyed something. But they're beautiful. I might keep one of them for myself, but I wanted to use them, so I'm only gonna get one. I think we're gonna have to go to Joann and get more of this wool. I also think it might serve me well to get a skein of white hat yarn for brims. I think that could be a good idea, because I have some like weird random skeins upstairs as well, and they could use like a white brim. Like, I've got a purple and white that would be pretty with a white brim, and some stuff like that. So I think that could be of good use to me. So I was only planning on buying polyfill at Joann this week, but maybe I'll actually also buy yarn. I will make some hats. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I made so many hats yesterday. I didn't realize I was playing guess how many hats we can make in a day, but I made a bunch of hats yesterday. So I'm putting some finishing touches on the hats that I made yesterday. Then I'm gonna make a big duck and the little duck, and we're gonna see how many ducks we get out of a skein of yarn. I just need to, we gotta make some ducks. And then tonight on live, I think we're gonna make some cows. I'm kind of wanting to take a break from, well, that's a lie. I wanted to do a how many can I do in a day of frogs and seahorses, but that day is not today. I've decided that day is not today. And I'm really trying to like go through the yarn room as much as I can. And I've cleared out an entire cubby. I am so proud of myself right now. But in order to do that, I really think I do need to work through a little bit more hat yarn to clear out a little bit more space. And there is some yarn that I've just all of a sudden been inspired to make cows with. And while I have this little hint of inspiration to do that and use up this yarn, I need to do it. So I'm gonna let myself do that. So I'm gonna try to do 2 cows on live tonight. I have a custom order for a llama that also needs to be made. So if that gets paid for, we'll do that on live. And that's kind of gonna be the plan for today. So I'm gonna finish up these hats first, and then we're gonna make some ducks. Someone's enjoying being outside in the sun today. This is one of the hats that I finished up last night. I literally just needed to decrease 2 rounds because I didn't do it yesterday. My hair was wet. I didn't want to put it on my head. So that's cute. It needs a white pom-pom and it'll be nice and slouchy. That's the word I'm looking for. Slouchy. I think I brought a scissor outside today. That was dumb. A little bit left of this. I think we're gonna try to make a little mushroom top, and then we can call this skein done. I hear children. It means it's recess, which means I need to eat. I did a little mushy boy top, finish up the hat. I need to I cannot wait for summer vacation for these children. Okay. I'll be hearing this every day until they're done with school. Oh my God, what if they do summer camp at the school? Okay, I need food.
I know it's a very big surprise to you guys, but I made quiche to eat.
And they burned slightly. Shocking. So now I'm working on the duck, the big duck. I think I want to sit in the sun. I'm like not in the sun yet. The sun hasn't hit this back into the porch, and I think I want to sit in the sun. Oh, I rested you guys on the yarn. That was a bad spot. Bad choice. Let's try that again. I really hope that was on camera because that bird felt like it flew right next to my face. What time are you done with your class today?
I don't know, like 6:30.
Well then, I have a proposal for you.
Is it Joann's dinner, Facebook Marketplace?
Could be all three.
I hope not. 2 of those could be really expensive.
3 of them.
And it's not dinner.
So say 3 of them could be expensive. All 3 could.
Pretty girl. Sit. Spin. Tell me. No, tell me. Yes. Speak. Good girl.
Do you want to go to Joann's?
Okay.
And then we could maybe go to dinner if you want to. Talking. I made another hat. I also finished Big Duck. Big Duck. I didn't want to make any small ducks. I'm just not in the mood. But I'm gonna pack everything up now and get everything inside because when Ben gets home from jujitsu, we're going to Joann's. Also means I gotta put a freaking bra on. I don't want to do that. But it's fine. It's fine. We're going to the store. We're gonna go to the store, and I'm very excited. We're gonna go to the store. We're gonna go to Joann's. Hold all of this hat yarn to make hats. We're gonna make hats in like the next week. All of that's gonna get added to my count of yarn that I used up. Woo! I'm way too excited about this. Okay. In case you were curious about the piles of hats, oh yes, we have piles. Should count them. Notice this one has almost like some blue in it. Bring in the rest of my stuff from outside first. There's more hats on the couch with Ruthie. With the Ruthie girl. And more hats. There's four more here. 2 brims and half of one because I ran out of yarn. I really think I made like 20 hats this week. Let's count. I was wrong. 22 hats. I've made 22 hats so far because I'm still making more because I can't stop right now. So, you know, when you've got the motivation to do something, you gotta do it. Not coming with us this time, I'm sorry.
But you can have a toothbrush. Oh yeah? Jump! Oh, you almost got it.
Oh, she was so close.
Of actually dealing with the messenger threat is not yours to deal with. You will doubtless be involved.
What are we going to find today? Through the Golden Gates. I'm really kind of hoping that this one's going to look like flowers because there's green in it. So I'm kind of hoping that it's going to line up and look like flowers. I really want to see what this hat's going to look like. And then I'm not sure, but this one I feel like is kind of going to look like camouflage. That's what it's giving. It's giving camo vibes to me. It's giving camo vibes. Maybe we're going to make these hats tonight. No, I can't make these hats tonight. I have a custom order I have to make tonight. What if I get the custom order done and then I can make the hats? No, I said I was going to make cows. I have 2 cows I want to make and the custom llama. Then I can go back to making hats. And tomorrow, I put it up on Instagram. I think that we're going to do how many seahorses, because everybody said seahorses. Or at least when I looked last time, seahorses was winning. I think we're going to end up doing seahorses. That'll be good though, because I think I'm really low on seahorses, getting up to 100. All right. I think it's time to go live now. I'm getting my nails done on Friday. I'm so excited. These need a fill in so bad. Do you see that? Oh my God, I don't even want to look at it. Ooh, God. Which means I think that what that means is that Friday after I'm done with my nail appointment, I'm going to put together my sweater. That way my nails look fresh and they look good. Fresh and good. Maybe that's what we'll do. Friday will be a tutorial day. And I'll film all the tutorials because my nails will look nice. Which was supposed to happen when I got these done because it was Blue Daisy for the Blue Daisy sweater. Yeah, that didn't happen. But now these look gross. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I might get these taken off because my actual nails are getting really long and these are starting to get in my way. And I might just get like gel. I think I just want pink. I don't know. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. Oh my God, here I am tapping my fingers on everything. It's supposed to rain tomorrow and I'm already getting a headache. And I'm kind of scared to try my new medication because I don't want to have an allergic reaction. Because then I'll be useless tomorrow. The struggle is real. I am starting to get a headache though. Maybe I should just make hats because I have a headache. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. I really do think that that helps. And I'm really trying to keep making videos for you guys. So let me know if you like this video in the comments. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and let me know what you want to see next. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.